Hello my dear friends, it's Josie and thank you for watching. Now in this video I will teach you how to do a lesser banishing ritual, the pentagram. This is a system, well, it's a process, a ritual that will clear the energy of your space, whether you're meditating or you're doing some magic work, or if you do any sort of ritual that require you to keep your space protected from the outside energies. So this process, I was taught this process by several teachers and I've been using this for a long time. I know it's very powerful, so get your pen and paper ready and keep watching. Lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram is something that is often practiced by people who do magic with a CK. Now you don't have to be a magician. This is really a way to invoke the presence of the archangels. It's like you're putting yourself in the bubble where you can energize, where you can focus your energy on doing something important and feel very safe, feel very protected. The whole practice takes a little bit of time to memorize because the words we use in this process are Hebrew names of God. That's basically it. It's the only challenge because you'll sometimes need a paper to remind yourself. But once you memorize, of course, things will get easier the more you practice. So this ritual has three separate parts. The first part, when you are doing something called cabbalistic cross. The second part is when you're creating a circle, when you're actually creating that space around you. And the third is just sealing this practice with another cabbalistic cross. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into it, and of course you'll find the description. If you have any questions, please put the comments below and we can work through this together. All right, so always begin anything with finding a comfortable position where you can relax, let go, center and ground. Having your feet firmly, on the ground, just feel your real connection with the earth, and also extend your head, make that connection with heaven. Have your spine straight. Spend a few minutes just focusing on your breath, bringing your attention within. All right, so this is phase one. So let's begin by practicing the cabbalistic cross. So have your hand touching your forehead, and when you do, you kind of chant or vibrate the words of God. Aton. It's the prayer Our Father, but we're saying it in Hebrew, so bear with me. Aton, Malchus, and when you touch and vibrating, just tapping on your chest. Malchus, Vigivora, Vigedula, Leolam, Amen. And that's when you cross your hands at your chest. Leolam, Amen. Aton, Malchus, Vigibora, Vigedula, Leolam, Amen. So this is cabbalistic cross. Center and ground and doing that cabbalistic cross. So let's begin by creating your circle of energy by invoking the angels and doing the banishing pentagram. Now there's two ways you can do pentagram. It's basically a sign of the star, 5-point star. If you start from the top, we consider the symbol, drawing the pentagram from the top. It means bringing in the energy. It means creating that flow of energy to you. When we create in banishing, it means we're starting from the bottom and doing the sign of the pentagram. Bottom, top, right, left, right, and back to the bottom. So this is a banishing pentagram, means we're repelling something. We don't want anything around. We want something to be away from us. And the reason we create in the circle is just we want to keep it protected. We don't want the energy to come in, so we want to keep everything kind of aside so we can invoke the energy that we need, which is archangels. Okay, so facing east. This is your first direction. Turn around, and you have to know where your east side is. So facing east, right in front of you. Stretch out your hand and do a drawing of the pentagram. And when you draw, you have to chant or vibrate the sound of God, the name of God in Hebrew, which is Yod Hey Vav Hey. Looks like this, facing east. Yod Hey Vav Hey. And do it one time. Pause for a second. You are connecting, when you're facing east, you're connecting with Archangel Raphael. This is the direction of Archangel Raphael, and it's also the direction of the element of air. And when you're doing this connection, you can imagine something that relates to the element of air. Maybe take a breath, focus how the cool air feels on your skin, or imagine color white. Anything that can help you to generate that connection with the element of air and Archangel Raphael. So spend about maybe 30 seconds here, and then turn, do another quarter turn to the right. Now you're facing south. So when you're facing south, the Archangel of the south direction is Michael. So that's element of fire. You can imagine fire red. And when you stretch out your hand to do your pentagram, you chant the words Adonai. Connect with Michael, direct your energy, feel the element of heat, fire in front of you. Spend about 30 seconds in this position, and then you move, continue moving a quarter turn to the right. Now you're facing west. The Archangel of west direction is Gabriel. So element of water. You can imagine sea creatures, you can imagine anything that maybe feels really kind of cool water on your hands. Do this a little bit of visualization. Stretch out your hand and draw a pentagram. Feel Gabriel in front of you, about 30 seconds. And then you move, continue moving, another quarter turn to the right, and now you are facing Archangel Uriel, the direction of north, element of earth. You can feel warm sensation, maybe imagine how you're touching the soil, feeling leaves, maybe plants. And then when you stretch out your hand to draw a pentagram, you chant Aglam. I know it sounds really funny right now, but believe me, it's really worth your time when you learn this practice. All right, so when you are in this position, do another quarter turn back facing the east direction. So when you're in this position, we have to invoke archangels. So this is when you stretch out your hands, you can close your eyes, you're facing east. You stretch out your hand and you say, before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. On my right is Michael or Michael. On my left is Uriel. So before me, the flames of the pentagram. Behind me shines a six-rayed star. So before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. On my right, Michael. On my left, Uriel. For before me, flames of the pentagram. Behind me, six-rayed star. So once you completed that one circle, you have to seal it with the last cabbalistic cross. Remember, Aton, Malkuth, Vigevora, Vigedula, Leolam, Amen. And spend about a minute or two just feeling the energy around you. Just feel how things have changed. You feel protected, you feel guided, you feel strong presence of archangels. And in this environment, you are safe to do any type of spiritual work, whatever it is that you're doing. Candle burning, meditating, visualizing, anything. With time, you'll learn to do this practice very efficiently. You don't even have to do this pentagram. You can do the mental pentagram. You don't have to do this physical movement of the arm. So with time, you'll know exactly what works for you. So these days, I'm only doing this mental kind of practice of creating a circle, invoking the archangels and elements, just feeling myself grounded and protected, and I know it works. So give it a try. I know it's been a complex video, but if you didn't get it the first time, please watch this again. Maybe do little notes along the way. So with time, you'll memorize the names, you'll memorize the sounds, and of course it will get better as you do it, but it's really worth a try. And I'd like to hear the comments. I like to see what it does for you, how you feel, what experiences you have with this. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hope this video was helpful. Subscribe to my channel, share these messages with your friends. I'm here for you guys. Write to josiekraus@gmail.com. If you have anything that you need me to, guide you through, I'm always happy to help. So much love, and I'll speak to you in the next video.